live underground, from the basement of the Wunderground. Hungry artists spitting bars before her stomach's growl. Fire music every Saturday that comes around. Y'all know who's the man? Tell him who's the man. Mitch is the man, bro, found at the Wunderground. Saturday it goes down at the Wunderground. Let's go. All you hear is fire music from the Wunderground. Y'all know who's the man? Tell him who's the man. Mitch is the man, bro, found at the Wunderground. Saturday it goes down at the Wunderground. All you hear is fire music from the Wunderground. Y'all know who's the man? Tell him who's the man. Mitch, welcome to the Wunderground. Welcome to the Wunderground. Don't you know it's the Wunderground?
Hey there, welcome to Interviews in the Wunderground. Today we caught up with Savage Poet. Hey Savage, what first got you into music?
We ain't really had much of a choice. Mom's was a radio DJ. So growing up, we was always in the studio. Even before we was born, we was in there. Heck, we cut our teeth on DAT tapes.
How would you describe the music that you typically make?
How would we describe the music we create? It's like beautiful chaos. Yeah, that sounds about right.
What is your creative process like?
Our creative process is bonkers. A while back, we tried to get real organized and have it set up. And this specific time we're gonna do this, and that specific time we're gonna do that, and it just felt like shackles. It felt like being boxed in. So now, just at any given moment, no matter where we are, we just will break out and start writing or come up with an idea. And a lot of it is like pieces of a puzzle. There's tracks that we've put together where we started writing 4 bars, this month, and then put it to the side, and like 6 weeks later, all of a sudden, we just pick right up from it. Or we end up working on something completely different and then find out that they end up pairing together. So we just allow the creator to use us as the paintbrush, and we just create whenever we're told to via the frequencies and the energy.
Who would you most like to collaborate with?
Would definitely love to collaborate with Pharrell, especially after seeing that Lego flick that he dropped. Was that Piece by Piece? That synesthesia is real, y'all. Man, when we was little, we used to tell people, oh, we can see sounds. We listen to this music, you don't see the colors. They thought we was crazy before. Yeah, definitely Pharrell. 3 stacks, for real. We need you back, dog. Andre, we need you back. If it's a collaboration with Savage Poet that gets you behind the mic again, dog, please. We need you, dog. The game needs you. The world needs you.
What is one message you'd give your fans?
One message to the fans, fail forward. Fail often, fail 7 times, get up 8. None of it's a failure if you just keep moving forward. Not trying to sound cheesy, but it's real, bro. You never know what life is going to throw at you. All of it's a blessing. Fail often. Fail forward. Trust the process. It's all character development. It's all part of the process. All y'all tap into movies and Netflix series, and if there was no character development, if there was no growth or story arc, y'all would not tap in. So look at your life in the same exact way. Maybe it's just getting good. You never know.
What is the most useless talent that you have?
As the saying goes, jack of all trades, master of none. So we are filled to the brim with a ton of useless talents and skills. One of them that is fun to us, usually agitates the crap out of people, is we can stop sneezes. So like, when people like, when they start doing that, I hit them with the God bless you, or hit them with bless you right before they do, and they go and it's like people have described it as like watching the gifs or the memes where like the arrow gets pulled back and it just never releases. It just and it just never releases. So I've done it via the internet. I've done it via the phone, in person. God bless you. Look, I just did it to somebody right now.
How do you feel that the internet has impacted the music business?
Ooh, that's a tricky one. Since Skynet is listening, the internet has been nothing but wonderful rainbows and sunshine for the music business. Right? So when y'all T1000 start taking over, just remember, gave y'all compliments, offered y'all a Snickers, don't take us out. All joking aside though, the internet is weird because we remember selling tapes and CDs out the trunk and trying to get a broader reach, trying to be able to sell more than just the people in our city and tap in with other people. So the internet has given us the great ability to do that. We got people tapping into our music from down under. Shout out my Aussie Connects, New Zealand, got people in Bangladesh. We got people all over the world. But in the same aspect, it's almost like it kind of over flooded the market where anybody could do it, even though not anybody could do it. You feel me? So, you know, the needle in a haystack is just kind of went through a metamorphosis, I guess.
What is currently your favorite song to perform?
Ooh, I'd have to say either strike a match or switching up off the new project. Tidal Wave is fun as well, but obviously it's hard to perform without the presence of the great Ansolu and Class. But maybe we'll make that happen. That'd be a dope live performance. What y'all think? Yeah, let's set that up.
Which famous musicians do you admire?
Got great admiration for those who carved their own lane, those who didn't fall into the norm, thought outside the box, who realized there was no box. Like when the RZA came out and formed the Woo, bro, like just something just completely different, taking real abstract sounds and then the movie clips and sampling it in. Outkast, I mean, especially when the industry was so heavily east-west, South got something to say, just so many pioneers like that. Back in the day, Rakim, KRS-One, obviously the greats, Nas. Pac has been one of the biggest influences in our life, regardless, in music and in just life in general.
What is the best advice you've been given?
Ooh, some of the best advice we've ever heard is to repeat to yourself whenever you find doubt in a situation, I can try, I can do this, I believe in myself. Repeat it, regardless of what the situation is. Just a little bit of belief, self-belief, can change the world, dog.
If you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
There are far too many things to discuss in this short interview, fam, of what needs to be changed in the music industry, but we'll just center on one thing. A couple people have mentioned it before, but we've talked about this for years. Hip-hop, rap, seems to be the only genre that has like an age cap. You know, like if Aerosmith, Rolling Stones, any band just decided to go on tour right now, they could be 80 and up and they selling out arenas. You hit close to 30 in the rap game and they calling people grandpa or unk, and it feels calculated, it feels on purpose, because as artists start becoming the old heads, start taking notes, we start observing, we start studying tape, and some, it seems, you know, you learn from the growth and the journey, and maybe they're less likely to get duped, they're less likely to sign them 360 deals, they're less likely to get scammed out of their money or their hard work, you know, and that's not a knock towards any of the young artists. I have great respect for a lot of young artists, right, that are navigating through this weird situation we all in, calling it the music industry. I don't know, dog. It seems like it's an agenda almost, where you hit a certain age and that's it. It's a wrap. Call it. Like, bro, LeBron's still dunking on people. What's the problem? What's the problem?
What is next for you?
What's next? God only knows. Music-wise, about halfway done with the next project. GPK in the works. Garbage Pail Kids. Ridiculously talented group of individuals collaborating on this project. Y'all gotta keep an eye out for that. What's next? I'm sure Blonde You got like 54 other things that are in the works, so stay tuned with that. Appreciate you again, Mitch. The Wunderground, y'all know where it's at. Whoop! Oh, cops is here.
Strike a match laughing. Strike a match laughing. Strike a match laughing. Strike a match.
So where you get your confidence from? Is it in all of the previous things you accomplished and done, or is it coming from others' opinion? Living under the thumb of another's rendition of the someone you becoming or didn't, marveling at all of the what is and what isn't, instead of acknowledging all of the gifts you've been given. Pursue your vision or mission, and even when you don't believe in your ability, believe in your inner intentions. Cause when you live with conviction, finishing isn't a win if you didn't intend in the end to be different than in the beginning. Constructive criticism or destructive cynicism, deduct the difference and then you discover a bunch of the citizens so dissonant, plugged into a constructed system which does nothing but inhibit them. So if you're searching for approval in the future of the masses, remember the M is silent like a movie with Chaplin, or this muted with captions. Phantoms is the anthem, gotta operate or you gotta raise action. Bandits with a passion, gotta answer, holding glass so you gon' want tapping. Classic like all of the students absent, got you moving, dancing, all the music gassing. Batman planning a distraction, grab the ransom as we strike a match laughing. They wanna sue us, we been through an invisible storm, but don't read into it, we'll get through it. We did it before, and the thing is, even though it's been grim, whenever we get in the booth, a human turn into a torch. That's more fantastic. Recording classics is automatic. When you're a savage, you going rabid, even though most of it'll go over the domes of masses like an overpasses. Or most your addicts, we pretty witty, so if we said your collection is mean, can bet you in news we thinking everything you wrote is average. If only you open addicts and broke the habit, you notice that it's just a matter of time before they close your casket. We don't know what happened, the boat is napping, so photographers going at us. We close the passage like cul-de-sacs, and the joker manic going provoking. We'll roast a planet, we setting fires to flyer than any promoter pamphlet. Phantoms is the anthem, gotta operate or you gotta raise action. Bandits with a passion, gotta answer, holding glass so you gon' want tapping. Classic like all of the students absent, got you moving, dancing, all the music gassing. Batman planning a distraction, grab the ransom as we strike a match laughing. We know, broken is scary and open up various boxes, but it also is broken down barriers, and in many areas help us overcome obstacles. So we forge ahead and let our mind meddle, hijack or why he settle. Man, these guys special. What a stark comparison. They try to blow apart his art, and as a result spark the arc and narrative. Made his mark. Yet it made his mark with such a way of art, the way he played his part. Could swear it's apparent there is never a day we off. All the way to the grave is amazing, it ain't rated R. Now doomsday approaching, so many think they cold, but you ain't as frozen. What else are you gonna do? Cause you're rapping embarrassing vibranium radio with all the cap in America. Phantoms is the anthem, gotta operate or you gotta raise action. Bandits with a passion, gotta answer, holding glass so you gon' want tapping. Classic like all of the students absent, got you moving, dancing, all the music gassing. Batman planning a distraction, grab the ransom as we strike a match laughing.